Hi everyone, this is your admin Julian. I'm back. Today is December the 2nd. Um, what I'd like to talk about today is doing things that you aren't comfortable with so that they can eventually become comfortable. It's a mouthful. But the more that you do things that you're not comfortable with, the more that you become comfortable with them. Things you're uncomfortable with certain things sometimes because you're unfamiliar. It's unfamiliar to you. And the more that you do it, the more familiar that it becomes. I'll give you an example. Like if you're uncomfortable with meeting new people or talking to new people, you do something small like you start making a friend or talking to somebody in a group, and you just from time to time communicate with that person, and that feeling of being uncomfortable, it kind of fades away because you become familiar with stepping out of bounds. I hope I'm making sense. The more that you do it, the more familiar it becomes to you. These are things that you can do to grow. You can't just expect yourself to grow naturally. You're not a plant. You have to do things to grow. Just like you eat, you sleep, all that stuff. You need to do things like this to make yourself grow mentally. Let's see. One of the things that makes me uncomfortable is sharing something that I obviously I share a lot, but when I write something, it becomes a part of me. It's not easy for me to share something that I've written, poetry or whatever it may be, because I'm afraid of criticism or what others might say. So it's not easy for me to do it. So when I was in college, I had a professor that he had us do projects, and we would deliver to him, and the one that would stand out is the one that he would present to the whole class. He wouldn't really say the names, like this person wrote this and this is how they see this. That's not what I mean. But he would present it, and everybody knew pretty much in the class, everybody knew pretty much how everybody wrote. So it's like even if he wasn't to say a name, you know who wrote it. You know who's the one that wrote that paper. So I was really afraid. A part of me wanted for mine to be the one to be picked, but a big part of me didn't want it to be picked because others were gonna hear it, and it made me uncomfortable. But I stepped out of my comfort zone, and I wrote the paper and I presented it, and lo and behold, mine got picked. And obviously everybody knew that it was me, and I was afraid that I was gonna get criticism, I was gonna get looks and stuff, and everybody really liked what I wrote. But the point of me bringing this up is that despite what everybody else says, just despite the fact that everybody else is gonna have some kind of opinion, when you do something that makes you feel uncomfortable, it eventually becomes easier to do those kind of things. Eventually it's not that feeling of being uncomfortable to do something can be seen as a weakness to others, but it becomes strength. These are things that we work on to become stronger, to grow. Sorry, this is a short video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm back, so I'll be leaving comments here and there, and posts and stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, great night. Bye. My question of the video is for those who do celebrate Christmas. What is something you want for Christmas? If you're like, hey Santa, I want this for Christmas, then bam, you're gonna get it. So what is that something that you want for Christmas? Let me know in the comments.